If you've made it to 70, then you've already done something extraordinary. You've lived through a changing world, survived heartbreaks, and faced losses that could have broken anyone. And yet, you're still here, still breathing, still standing. That's not luck. That's resilience. But here's what most people get wrong. Reaching 70 doesn't mean your story is winding down. It means you've earned the right to live with more clarity, more joy, and a lot less nonsense. The key isn't adding more to your life. It's removing what no longer serves you. Start with this: the belief that there's nothing left to learn. That idea is a trap. The moment we think we've learned it all, we stop growing. But growth doesn't have to be grand. It can be as simple as trying a new dish or striking up a conversation with someone who sees the world differently. Stay curious. Curiosity keeps your mind young and your spirit even younger. Then, let go of relationships that drain you. Yes, even family, if you must. You know the ones. They bring drama, guilt, or chaos every time they show up. You don't owe anyone your peace. You're allowed to protect your time like the treasure it is. Because at this stage in life, peace isn't optional. It's essential. Now take a look around your home. See all that stuff gathering dust? Every object you hang on to just in case sends a quiet message to your brain. I'm not done. I'm not settled. But here's the truth. Most of that clutter is emotional, not just physical. Old regrets, grudges, memories that never brought healing. You don't need to carry all that. Letting go doesn't mean forgetting. It means freeing yourself. Fear is another weight worth shedding, especially the fear of aging. Society wants us to believe growing old is a decline, but every wrinkle you've earned holds a story, every gray hair a season. Aging isn't about fading, it's about revealing. When you accept where you are instead of resisting it, you'll find a confidence no mirror can measure. And please let go of the idea that your happiness depends on someone else. Waiting on others to call, visit, or check in is like waiting for the weather to change. Real joy? That comes from within. Start painting. Dance to your favorite record. Walk the long way home just because the flowers are blooming. When you stop waiting, you start living. It's time to stop comparing, especially to younger people. Sure, they have energy, but you have wisdom. They're writing their first chapters. You've finished the entire book and started a sequel. That's a gift. Don't envy youth. Own your experience. And regret, oh, that heavy fog. Everyone has it. You're not alone in wishing you'd said something different, done something better, or held on tighter. But here's the secret. The past doesn't change, but you can. Let those moments shape you, not shame you. Carry the lesson. Leave the weight. Here's a big one. Let go of the belief that it's too late. Too late for what? To fall in love? To find a new passion? To try something you've always wanted? There's no rule book that says your best days are behind you. You're still breathing. That means the story isn't over. Happiness after 70 takes effort. It's not passive. You have to protect it, feed it, guard it from the noise. And sometimes that means setting boundaries. Learn the pause, the sacred moment before you say yes. Ask yourself, does this feel right? Does it light me up or wear me down? Saying no doesn't make you cold. It makes you wise. Also, let go of the need to explain yourself. You've spent decades proving your worth. You don't need to anymore. If you want to spend the afternoon watching the birds or rereading your favorite book, do it. Without guilt, without apology. You've earned the right to be exactly who you are. And slow down. really. We live in a world that worships hustle. But one of the greatest gifts of getting older is time. Take your time making breakfast. Savor the way sunlight hits your porch. Listen to the wind through the trees. Slowing down doesn't mean you're doing less. It means you're finally seeing more. You can also stop pretending to be okay when you're not. Vulnerability isn't weakness, it's connection. Share your feelings. Let someone in. Real strength is being honest, especially now when honesty feels like a rare and precious thing. Let go of measuring your worth by how busy you are. You are not your to-do list. You are not your productivity. You are still valuable, even in stillness. Maybe especially in stillness. Quiet moments are where peace hides, and peace is gold. And what about that old role you've played your whole life? The fixer, the caretaker, the strong one. Maybe it's time to ask, who are you underneath all that? This chapter is for discovering parts of you that got buried under responsibility. You're allowed to start fresh. Take care of your body, not out of fear, but out of gratitude. It's carried you through more than anyone knows. Treat it like a dear friend. Move it with love. Feed it with kindness. Rest it with respect. This isn't about chasing youth. It's about honoring your story. And don't wait for the right moment. That perfect time you keep hoping for? It doesn't exist. Today is the right time, even if it's messy, even if you're scared. Joy doesn't wait for permission. It comes when you make space for it. Lastly, let go of perfection. Life was never supposed to be flawless. It was meant to be lived, full of cracks and detours and surprises. That's where the real joy hides, in the unexpected, in the imperfect. So picture this. You're sitting outside, wrapped in a soft sweater, warm mug in hand. The breeze is gentle. You feel light. That feeling? That's what happens when you finally let go. When you stop gripping the past and start holding space for now. And if you're still here, then I've got to say, you're my kind of person. Brave, open-hearted, and ready to let life surprise you again. So take a deep breath. You've earned this peace.